Number 6, Daniel Steele. Number 11, happy birthday, Anthony Nunda. Number 13, Pascal Gross.
Hi guys, George here with Brighton Fan TV, take you through my thoughts of today's game. I thought it was a tight game, especially the first half. I thought it was very, very close, end to end, the whole way through. Very close, 45 minutes. Just to get out of the way, 100% penalty on Glenn Murray. I was practically next to it. Referee didn't have a clue, looked at the lino looked back at him, he didn't have a clue either. Goal kick, don't know where that came from, blatant penalty. I think the atmosphere was very, very touchy in the first half. I did think for a moment that there could have been a possibility we were about to get thrashed 3-0. I was worried that the pundits were going to be right, that we might have heads down and then they could have, I don't know, Shaqiri could have run riot, Peter Crouch could have run riot, but we showed really great resilience. Especially after getting our goal. I mean, Proper I thought was outstanding today in the midfield, and his contribution in the first goal, driving forward. I think he went through about 4 or 5 players. The cross wasn't particularly exceptional. I mean, the cross was quite average, but great positioning from Gross to get onto the end of it, putting it away. The Amex was buzzing, really lifted the mood. I think people were expecting us to go into half-time at 1-1. Coming out with fresh faces, but again, straight away, goal back in, 2-1 down at half time. I'd say the atmosphere was very, very edgy at this point, quite tense. It was quite fractious in the south stand. There were some stewards getting involved, arguments between Stoke and Brighton fans. Chris Hughton must have had a great team talk at half-time. Came out. I think we... really great resilience. I thought we really pulled it together. I thought we used the wings really great. Izquierdo was on fire again, just running them ragged on the wings, cutting inside again. We were just lacking that final touch, other than Izquierdo's goal, which was great. Again, using the wings. Missed the first shot, managed to get on the end of the second. And I think that really shocked Stoke. I mean, it went silent in their end. I thought that Matt Ryan played really well today again. Couple of saves that really kept us in it, especially in that first half, really early on. Tipping a couple of shots over the bar. I know me and Bong seem to have sort of like a love-hate relationship where I seem to fall in and out of love with Bong, but I thought he played well today. I have to give it up to him. I thought he played really well, and I usually am his harshest critic, but I thought he played solid today. I can't pick out any notable mistakes that he made, to the surprise of a few of you. Is it a point well earned? I think it is a point well earned. I think if you'd asked me before the game if I was happy with a point, I would have been quite satisfied with the point. I don't think we were robbed of any points. I think it was a fair result. I think both teams were... I think both teams should be happy. Whether Stoke will be happy, I mean, Stoke should be a top half of the table team, really. Will they be happy with a point away at Brighton? I don't think they will be happy, but they should be happy with that. I think it was a fair result after the full 90 minutes. I think the officials didn't go our way a lot of the time. I think the officiating was quite poor today across the board. I think that could have gone both ways. I don't think there was exceptional quality on either side. I don't think it was a game full of quality. I think both teams played fairly. I don't think Stoke were at their best, and I don't think we were at our best level. But I still think we showed great character to grind out a result the way we did. I wonder if this game will be important in the future when it comes to the end of the season. Whether this will be a point that really pays off for us, a point that we're really glad we got, or whether this will be 2 points that we could have done with extra. Whether this should have been a game that we were winning, but we'll have to wait to see what happens with that. I mean, we've got Man United away next. That's going to be a hard game. And then after that, we've got Palace at home. I'd say hopefully we could, if we get anything out of Man United, that'd be the best result. Anything will do really. And Palace at home, we'd be hopefully winning that, getting 3 points out of that. But I guess we'll have to sit and hope for that. This has been George for Brighton Fan TV, and we'll see you next week.